Hi everyone, welcome back to Sibelius 7 tutorial here at Educator.com. Selecting. In this chapter we will learn how to select and navigate through our sessions in Sibelius. We will talk about basic selection, system-based selection, contiguous and non-contiguous selection, focus on staves to understand what selection option will come handy on different occasions in our sessions. First thing that I'd like to talk about in Sibelius software specifically, we refer measures as bars. So basically every time we talk about a bar, that means a measure. That's the same thing. For people who are classically trained, that may be something important to mention. And here is a score here that we kind of talked about in the previous chapter, how we can view our document options here. This is just in addition. My chart had only one page, so I just want to show you quickly how we get the look of the horizontal and vertically in pages and spreads. So this is an horizontally, this is spreading horizontally, this is pages horizontally. That's the only differences you see in between. And if we go to the spreads vertically, let me just zoom in a little bit, or zoom out I should say, and this is how that's gonna look. And if we go to the pages vertically, this is the differences, and from there actually you can kind of bring it up and down, or you can use your zoomer. Of course we need to go back to horizontally to bring this scroll all the way to the left to be able to see better. This is the spreads vertically look, and pages vertically. Whatever works out the best for you, that you can choose. And if you remember, the shortcut for panorama was Shift P to get to the panorama view, and then you could zoom and do any editings that you want and scroll right and left and edit notes and all that. Shift P to get out of it, and let's go to a horizontal look here. And we're going to first talk about the basic selection. We can simply select a bar by clicking on a background area where there is no notations or rests. In this way, we will make a selection on content, and selection will show as blue color. This means you could apply some editing in the selected bar. So what we're talking about here, let me zoom in a little bit more. Let's say go to any bar here. It would be easy to make the selection just by clicking. You will select that bar and it turns into a color of blue. It may be a little bit more challenging when there is actually content on the bar, such as notations or rests. There's differences. If you hit on a note, you will get a note and you'll hear the note. So I just selected the note at the moment. If I wanted to select the whole bar, click in the back. I have to click somewhere where there is no notation and get out of that, either hitting background or, as you know, escaping out. Any area like this or in this bar, we go somewhere else in the session. It's kind of easier when there is like more space in between the notes to select. And what happens when we select? When we select this area, for instance, we can apply certain changes there. Let's go and select this guitar line here on continuously going from the intro part, bar 3. Once this is selected, for instance, you could apply different changes on your keypad, or simply up and down arrow will take the notation slightly up there. Each time is half a note or half a note down. One way to get out of it, again, it's Command Z, and you get back to where you are, basically. We got out of that, again, hitting background or escape will do the same work for you. And you can apply, once you select that bar, that means any kind of changes that you apply within those notation or rests, that will that is going to apply on that content in that bar. So that's just something to keep in mind.